Hello everyone and welcome back to another bus trip video, and welcome back to Crawley bus station, which can only mean one thing: we are doing another Metrobus route. Which one? We're going to be doing the Metrobus route 271, which will take us from Crawley bus station to the Royal Sussex County Hospital in the heart of Brighton. Here's a little visual aid for viewers who are not familiar with the area. So we start up in Crawley, make our way down through Hand Cross, Staplefield, Cuckfield, Haywards Heath, Burgess Hill, Hassocks, sort of Patcham area of Brighton, down past the Old Steen and then to the Royal Sussex County Hospital. And journey time for today's trip is meant to be 1 hour 45 minutes. So quite a bit slower than that of the Metrobus 273 route, which we went for a little ride on earlier this year. But it's not the slowest of the free routes down to Brighton. There's also the Metrobus 272, which at a later date we will also go for a ride on that. So now turning on to Southgate Avenue, and then we get a glimpse of the Broadfield Stadium, which is home to Crawley Town FC. Now, the same as other bus trip videos, I'll sort of shut up now and let you guys enjoy the footage, and I'll pop up any notable moments or any moments of interest where I need to ramble on. So sit back, enjoy the journey, get cosy as it's cold day out there, and yeah, enjoy the autumnal colours. And here we have quite a cool Scania dealership here within Pease Pottage, which we've just passed the newer side of, and now we do a little loop round into the old part of the village. And then just about to pass one of the hardest driving test centres in the country with, I think, 34% pass rate. Fortunately, I was one of those 34%. Now coming up to the point of the journey where the Metrobus 273 branches off to the right there, as we pass the lovely Nyman's Gardens. And now coming into the little village of Staplefield with its lovely cricket field centre stage. Quite glad we did do the trip at this time of year. It's gorgeous with the sort of golden colours of the trees as we pass through Cuckfield. into the rather large town of Haywards Heath, or at least it feels like it goes on forever. So we sort of come down here, go around the roundabout by the railway station, and go right back up the same way we're coming down now. Coming up to the point of the route where I did feel like it was the busiest, this between Haywards Heath, where everybody seemed to get on and they were either going to the hospital or to Burgess Hill. I now sat at one of the main stops within Haywards Heath, being the Princess Royal Hospital. For any eagle-eyed viewers, yep, there is a place on that sign called World's End as we come into Burgess Hill. And then just about to pass over the railway line which runs between Wivelsfield and Lewes Station. And passing over the Brighton main line, just over Burgess Hill railway station, and then just up ahead is the sort of high street within Burgess Hill, which is quite nice to begin with, but as we get further along, things change.
Come down early and go for a walk.
And then this end of the high street seems to be the sort of 1960s era part of it, so not the best looking.
And they're making the child wait, like with the green man. Yeah, and the people just come along and they walk right across the road. Yeah.
And the worst looking building in Burgess Hill award goes to this lovely building. And as we pass through Hassocks, this is the crossroads where the Metrobus 273 joins up with us again for the run down into Brighton. Now once again we pass over the railway line, and there's the northern portal of Clayton Tunnel, and it might be hard to see, but up on the hills you have the Jack and Jill windmills. Now onto the A23, which will take us the rest of the way down into Brighton and Hove. And at this point in the journey we sort of become a city stopper bus, so we're stopping at almost every single stop along the way, which is unlike the Metrobus 273, which quite recently, within May, now runs limited stop from, well, sort of in the Brighton and Hove area, which I really feel the Metrobus 271 and 272 should do as well. As there's so many Brighton and Hove buses, there's not really any need for us to stop at any of sort of the non-principal stops. And now passing the rock gardens, and off to the left of us is Preston Park, both of which are nice walks to be had. And the spectacular London Road Viaduct, which carries the East Coastway from Brighton over to London Road Station. And now approaching Preston Circus, which is quite a hive of activity as we approach one of sort of the main stretches, being London Road. And still, after such a long time, St Peter's Church, and it's still got scaffolding and stuff all over it.
They're looking forward to it, so just that they're going, but the fact that their mum's not going. Well, I think she'd think twice now. I think everyone.
It's a nice thing about it. And if you go to visit them, make it feel better, get them out from the house.
And then passing the marvel and sort of the icon of Brighton and Hove, the Brighton Pavilions, as we approach the Old Steam. And this is the place where the Metrobus 273 route terminates, but we continue on for a little while longer up to the Royal Sussex County Hospital.
Where was it?
And now coming up onto the Coast Road, in which we're passing Palace Pier and then the Sea Life Centre as we turn onto it. And hidden, tucked down to the right of us, is the oldest electric railway in the world, being the Volks Electric Railway. Another thing worth going to if you are in the Brighton area. And also in the distance you can see Brighton Marina sticking out. So now turning off the coastal road, and this is where we then head up for our final push to the county hospital. And now just about to finish our journey at the Royal Sussex County Hospital. Journey time in the end was 2 hours, and we picked up a lot of time within Haywards Heath and Burgess Hill. But that was the Metrobus 271. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of the route? Do you want to see more? Should we do the 272 at some point? Do let me know in the comments below. And a quick mention to the bus driver, who seemingly had no break, so probably 3.5 hours of driving from Crawley to Brighton and then straight back to Crawley. So yeah, good on the bus driver. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all, take care, bye guys.